Hello everyone, today I am here with a new video on Scratch on how to make your first clicker game. This is going to be part 1 of the tutorial on how to make your first clicker game. In this video we are going to be showing how you can set up the actual clicker and some variables to change how much it clicks and when it clicks and all things, as well as setting up the sprite. This is going to be part 1 of how to make a clicker with Galatron Gaming. Let's get started. Okay, so here I have my project, and as you see, it is named Clicker Tutorial Part 1. That's just for the video, so you know which part this is. We're going to give it a scratch cat right here. I'm just going to say yes. And we're going to make a new sprite, which will be down here and in Paint. You can always select one of the already pre-made sprites, but I'm going to paint mine, and I'll show you a little bit on how to paint it. So first, I'm going to make a gold coin that we can click. I'm going to choose circle and get a fill that looks kind of golden. Let me try to find a color that looks like a nice shade of gold. Okay, that looks decent enough. So now I'm going to drag out circle, and if you don't know, if you want to make a perfect circle, you can hold down shift and it'll scale your circle to be a perfect circle, so you don't have to worry about getting that shaped right. So now that I have this circle here, I'm going to duplicate it with copy and paste. You can also just use the key commands to do this. And now that I have it pasted, I am going to zoom in a bit, not that much, and I'm going to make it a little bit closer, like so you can kind of see this open. I'm going to change the font to Morkel, and I'm going to make a money sign right here. So let me do that. Okay, so I have a money sign there. I'm going to scale it up a bit so it fits inside our little coin. And that looks pretty good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom back out, and I am going to grab the entire thing and make sure it's anchored. It's very important that you have your sprite anchored to the center of the screen, so if we decide to rotate or move it, it will move or rotate correctly. So I'm going to also center this on the game right here by changing this to 0, 0. So it's right in the middle of our screen. I'm going to rename it coin. And I'm going to click off in parentheses so we don't forget that this is going to be a thing that we're clicking. I'm going to hit save. Okay, so now that we've done this, we are going to go to code and start making it so it actually clicks. So you're going to want to go into events and grab when this sprite is clicked and go to variables. If it says my variable, just delete that variable and hit make your own variable. And you're going to type in what else you want it to be named. I'm just going to name mine money, like so. And I have a variable. And I'm going to grab change money by 1 and set money to 0. And I'm going to put it just like that. And I'm also going to go back to events, grab a when green flag clicked, and this is going to go all this semi. So what this simple code is going to do right now is when we save in, hit play, as you see, we'll be at 0 money, and whenever we click it, our money goes up by 1. Oops, my bad. And when we restart, it goes back to 0. We can click it more. I'm a bit laggy, so it's changing a bit slowly, but basically that's going to be our simple clicker, and that is going to be basically a basis. Now I'm going to show you how you can make this a tad bit funner, and so you can control how your game works a bit more. We're going to make 2 more variables, MPC, like this, or money per click, and we're going to make MPS, or money per second. And we're going to use these so we can change how much money you get at the game. So one thing we could do is make this so it changes by the money per click. So all we have to do that is change money by money per click. And then we're going to want to set these two new variables to what they should be at the beginning. I'm going to put money per click to 1, so it starts the game as 1. And you can change money per second to what you want. I'm going to put at 1 just to show you how it works. And now that we start the game, you're going to see our NPC and NPS is at 1. And when we click it, we get 1 money. However, if we change the NPC like this to say 5, now whenever we click the money, we will be getting 5 money at a time. And how the NPS works is we're going to grab a for loop like so. And I'm doing this in a different when green flag click just so you can see it better, but you can use it, the original one right here as well. And you're going to set up a for loop just like so. You're going to have when green flag clicked forever, wait 1 second, or the number of seconds. Obviously mine is just waiting 1 second. And then you're going to grab a change money by 1, but you're going to change this so it's change. Oh yeah, it actually is change money. And then change money by NPS. So what this will do is when a game starts, as you see on money right here, will go up by 1 a second. And if we stop the game and change NPS to say 2, when we start a game, it'll go up by 2 a second. And that's how NPS works. Now I'm going to get rid of this for now. Actually, we can keep this, but I'm going to change NPS to 0 because I'm going to be doing something different with that later. I'm going to set this back to 1. So this is your basic clicker game. Obviously, there's not much in it, but on the next video, we're going to learn how to make your game look a lot better. Do things like set up a shop. We're going to make the sprites look better, more sprites. We're going to have it have animations, and we are going to make the game a lot more enjoyable and bigger. So stay with me till the clicker tutorial part 2 so we can keep developing our clicker game. That's Gabatron Gaming out. Peace to all of you.